가면 되겠다. 아, 다리 이렇게?
쟤네들 다 이렇게 가만히 있잖아.
कैसे आना है ये देख तो सेल्फी खींचना
So for them, I have here a blossom rosé Perrier Joy. Would you like to give it a try, madam? First time in Dubai?
Yeah, it's our first time and we enjoyed it.
I have here some fresh.
I can feel How it looks. It's
very juicy, yeah.
very moist and juicy.
So this is how the Maldives islands naturally look like. We don't plan anything which is not.
일로 앞으로 와요. 우리 거기까지 안 닿는다.
Should I go this way too? Okay.
Just stay next to her and I will go into the water.
점점